Hey, hello, welcome back to Goodnight Kisses. I'm your host, Kristen. I hope you're doing well today. Today is Monday. It is February 13th. Feel the love. This week is Valentine's week. And of course, tomorrow is Valentine's Day while I fix my hair here. Welcome to live. Welcome to replay. If you're on replay, please be sure and write replay and ask your question. If you have a specific question, if you're live, I'll try and answer it now. And just kind of some general stuff for this week. We've got video coming out soon on Tuesday, or actually on Wednesday, and it'll be another knitting video, and actually going to have a giveaway coming up, so pay close attention. Be watching the blog, be watching the YouTube video releases this week, and get ready for a chance for a giveaway. Welcome to everyone. I'm glad you're joining me this morning. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I had a kiddo thing this morning, so they had this morning with mom thing up at the school, and so I went and did that. And anyway, I just got back home. Good morning, Bridget. Hey, how are you? And Brenda, Alicia, welcome, Ellie, and good morning, Carol. Hey, everyone. Thank you for the hearts and the likes and everything. Someone's giving me some coffee. Hey, Ellie, let me get my coffee mug. I went like this, like a telephone. Hello, it's coffee ringing. Have you had yours? That's good stuff. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey, you're so fun. I have not sang that for you yet. I'm getting my project out this week. Look what I have got. Ooh. Isn't this pretty? It's a pretty minor square. It's going to have to get blocked. But anyway, isn't this beautiful? It's coming along, coming along. Good afternoon in the UK. Hi, Shelly. Oh, what did I drop? Hang on. I dropped something. I was like, what is that? Good morning, Susan and Bridget. How's the sinus headache? Oh, much better. I ended up getting like 2 migraines this weekend. One before I went to bed last night, which is not awesome. And took my medicine and went to bed early, which is unusual for me. I went to bed at, was it 10:30? 11 o'clock? That's pretty darn early for me. I know it doesn't sound early to people, but for me that is. Oh, Elizabeth, you're digging out from a foot of snow? Yeah, I heard that. That's what Joanne was saying, that she's in like 18 to 24 inches of snow or something over the weekend. Hey, Teresa and Marlene and Heather, you're just getting your first cup. Well, good. I had like a little cup at this kid's school, which was not adequate. Like, that's not adequate. This is adequate. Let me just say. Good morning. I've got my little phone with this other phone with me today, and I was thinking, you know, I could pull up questions that have been on YouTube recently and see if I can answer some of those, because they might be general ones that you guys would want to. Melissa, hey, good morning. 1 a.m. and you're just getting to bed. You need some relaxing crafting time. You're getting into bed. Where are you? Let's see, 1 a.m. Are you in Australia? Where are you? Let's see. I was at the kids' school, and so they do this Letterland, and it's like all the characters are either from England or they're from Australia. Like that was the accents that these little letter characters had, and they were like playing them. Is Letterland in England or in the UK? Let's see who else is saying hi. Hi, good morning, Marlene. If I didn't say hi to you already. Hey, Chris, I see you jumped on. Good morning, Susan. Chris, you're in Sacramento. I heard something about a dam coming out. Breaking or to break this morning or something. I hope you're okay out in Sacramento. Good morning, Susan. You had a snowstorm yesterday as well, Carol. Man, I'm glad I'm not up there. I can't deal with that. You're really fed up with the Valentine stuff, Jenny. Thank you. I am on your team. I am on your boat. I was just reading, like a great parent that I am. I was reading this email and it said, hey, we sent home with your son. It was for his class, no, not just me, but saying we sent home this white bag and the bags are due back on Friday the 10th or whatever Friday was. And I'm thinking, they're going to get there when they get there. And they're like, decorate up your bag or make a box and cut a slit in it and, just put some hearts and do some things on it and that. And I'm like, you're going to get a bag back with his name on it if you're lucky. And I'm going to say, hey, babe, why don't you color up some crayon hearts on that thing? I cannot stand the commercialized Valentine's. I want it to feel authentic. I do not want to raise my son who feels like he has to have a girl to give something to, has to do this, has to do that. It's like, I want it to be genuine. Anyway, sorry, I'm on my soapbox. I need to stop. I'm about to be on a soapbox about something in a minute. So, love is in the air. The love boat. Joanne, you're buried under snow. I'm so glad you have a Wi-Fi signal, though. Chris, you're okay. Good. It's in Oroville, which is a couple of hours north, but have friends being evacuated. I'm sorry. Well, I hope they get to safety. That's not good at all. So I hope they put up like some precautions like in the path of this dam releasing. I don't know all the circumstances. I happened to see like a little blip on it and I was like, oh my gosh, I think that's near Chris. Hey, Robin, good morning. Robin Sperry is Tom Sperry. I always have to say that. Loom knitting along a diagonal scarf for my hubby. Yay! Probably won't finish for Valentine's Day, but making a last minute. Awesome. Is it the steep diagonal scarf that we did? Yeah. A video released last week, week before. Anyway, over the weekend, I released the video for just adding on this surface slip stitch. So if you missed it, we released the picture oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Instagram and Facebook, we showed a little pop-up picture of this, and then there's a link in there. You can't really click the link on the Instagram, but you can click the link in the Facebook thing on our page and see the link. It's to a YouTube video on just that part. If you want the whole needle knit along, you can click on the whole video for it. Otherwise, the back half of it that has this part on it is a separate video now. Yay! So that way you can go straight to that if you want that technique without having to watch through the entire video or like fast forward. So there's that. And anyway, so Heather, my son was the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, Pam, I remember when we did that stuff in school, not as homework. Exactly. Yeah, and when we were in school, I remember they were like, bring a bag or shoebox or a basket and just, bring your Valentines if you have stuff. And if moms, you want to make some cupcakes or something, we'd love to have them. I remember that. I remember my mom making homemade stuff. And my mom has this amazing recipe. I've put the recipe on my YouTube channel because it's so freaking amazing. It's these cream cheese they're these cupcakes or chocolate cupcakes with like this filling in them, and then chocolate chips. We call them filled cupcakes. They're so good. Oh my gosh. And then we showed if you wanted to ice them. But anyway, my mom used to make those, and I looked forward to being a mom and making them. But their school will not take anything but store-bought for the kids because they want to make sure that they have no nut stuff. And I'm like, my kitchen does not have nut stuff in it. I mean, we're not allergic, but I don't keep nuts out. It's like, seriously? So anyway, I can't make home-baked goods, and then I'm forced to buy Valentine's for every single kid in the class. And then you buy the whole box of Valentines, and then half the Valentines say, please be my sweetheart, be my this, be my that. And if the kids really read that, it's like, oh my gosh, they want to be my BFF. Well, if you're a kid who really needs a friend and you get one of these things, it's really superficial because you're being made to give a card, I'm sorry, I don't buy individual cards for individual kids. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm having this is a Valentine's B session here. But it's like, really? I'm sorry. I'm going off on a tangent here. Y'all tell me to be quiet. If I get laughs or thumbs up or hearts, I know to continue. So apparently I need to stop complaining. Anyway, it feels like homework for mom. Good morning in Albuquerque. Hey, Carissa. We see you're feeling better. Yes, I am feeling better. I did have a migraine pretty much all weekend. So, what time is it where you are? It's 9 a.m. Well, It's 9:15 a.m. Central Standard Time right now. Robin, of course you made it work for yourself because I'm using worsted weight yarn. Oh, alpaca from a local farm, an original width. Well, I hope it's all like washed and all that stuff, but the alpaca probably feels amazing. So, but yeah, if it's, that would be lovely. What do you mean? Like if you'd want like a bulky or something, that would be quicker? Chris says, yeah, the spillway is eroding. They hope they're releasing enough water, but worry the dam will go. We needed the rain, but now we've got too much. Oh, feast or famine. Yeah, that really sucks. Yeah, I was going to say, I hope that they're releasing some water, but yeah, you can't ever release it too fast or too quick. So that's really hard. Steep diagonal. Yay, Robin. Awesome. Okay, she says, but on the all-in-one loom, I took apart in the rake and cast on. Oh, you cast on 36 stitches. Oh, great. So it probably looks really great. And so it's in worsted. That'll feel really nice, though. I'm sure he'll really appreciate that. Oh, Chris, you share my video. Thank you, Chris. Heather, do you have a favorite neon color? That's a good question. When it comes to neon colors, I really like a bright pink, but I can't film it. You know how many videos I have tried to make a pink, like I've tried to film with pink, but every time I pick the pink, it's way too hot for my camera. Like I start filming and it looks like it morphs and it's like super bright. And I'm like, this looks wrong. Cause I look at it on the monitor when I'm doing it. I'm like, it just does not look good. So yes. And you don't see me show much neon because apparently I don't know how to film it. So, but I do like bright green. And so that works for me. But as far as neon colors go, yeah, I probably would prefer that. I like orange too. I like to put the kids in bright colors when we go out on, like I'm not a big matchy person, but when we go on trips or we go to Six Flags or something like that, I like the kids to all be in like the same color shirt and like a bright shirt and I'd be like, that's my kid. I can count. I'm constantly counting heads, especially when we go out with cousins and I'm like, okay, we got six kids bobbing around. Let's see. Brandy says, we have a full house. Chris, my brother and his family were evacuated. Oh, the dam's okay for now. Okay. There's an emergency spillway that is eroding, but it seems like they're getting under control. 188,000 prior. It took out the rest of what you said. Brandy, I hope you're doing okay. And you get out of there all right. Thinking about you guys. Esther, I got married on Valentine's Day back in 1981. Divorced now, though, and single. Well, I was about to say happy anniversary, but no. Happy non-anniversary, but my grandparents actually got married on Valentine's. And so when they were alive, like, oh, happy birthday. And so I had this special meeting, but they've been gone for a long time now. And I don't know. I guess I've just gotten kind of jaded about it because it's just become even more commercialized. So that's really frustrating. Samoya Mandrith, hi, how are you doing? I'm much better today. I had migraines all weekend, so I'm better now. What is your Valentine's Day plans? Well, actually, my husband and we went to this thing called an XO conference, marriage conference. And so over the weekend, all Friday, and then part of Saturday, we went to this marriage conference, which was really, really good. And it wasn't like, oh, Valentine's Day, but it was a marriage conference. And it was hilarious. Like, it was really, really funny. If you've ever heard of Marriage Today, you probably go to marriagetoday.com or .org or something. Anyway, I don't follow all that stuff, but I did go to this conference and it was really, really good. Had a lot of practical stuff and the people who spoke were hilarious. Jimmy Evans is over that and then he talked on Saturday, but I actually got the most out of what happened on that Friday. And one of the people, I don't have a blended family, but I totally appreciated one of the couples was a blended family and they kind of went through their thing and it was really cool about talking about how to work through things as a blended family and stuff like that. And they said that I think like the majority of marriages now are blended, which I was like, really? I had no idea. So that was really cool. But then when we got back, I had some Valentine's Day, I had some flowers and some candies and stuff. And I thought it was hilarious because my husband he bought cookies for the kids and then he bought all these chocolates. in this basket. It was like Godiva chocolates. This wasn't like a chocolate box. And he bought the stuff, and I normally don't expect that stuff. And so, but it was fun coming back from the thing, and I was like, oh, I actually like that it wasn't on Valentine's Day. Weird. But anyway, but he put a note on there who's like, yes, kids, this is for your mom. I thought the note was hilarious. He's like, this chocolate's for her. So anyway, and then that night we actually went out to a couple, a lady that I worked with in church as a leader. She had and I hadn't met all these other people at this party. I went to this party not knowing anybody. I thought I was just going to know her, but I ended up knowing a lot more people. And we did dinner and dancing. She like paid for this catered meal and dancing. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I haven't been in anything like this. And so that was really fun. And it didn't feel commercialized. It was just my friend having a party. And so we already did kind of our Valentine's stuff, if you want to say we did. So anyway, all right, next person. Let's see. Chris says, in school we have had to, worried about your kids being left out, or that you must bring for everyone. Glad my daughter is over that, but I bought her goodies yesterday. Yeah, my older daughter is now in another school, and so she was giving this kind of poor me thing, like, we don't do that when we're older, and we don't do those things anymore. And so she seemed let down, and that's my whole point, because when they get older, we start taking those things away from them. So they're like inundated with all this stuff. It's like the whole participation awards and way to go when you didn't really do anything. And then so like these kids have this dramatic thing taken away from them. And that's why I love crafting so much, because it's like, okay, if I'm not feeling so great, I'm going to pick up my knitting. I'm going to pick up my crochet. But I really wish that we didn't have to resort to that kind of thing just because we feel bad because something's taken away that we got so used to. Like the kids, that's happening with the kids. So anyway, I've actually said, I'm like, hey, you want to start like a crafting club? You want to start like a knitting club or something like that? Like, wait, let's do something else. So trying to like be more hands-on and stuff. Anyway, Pam says they'd be even better now because we can have coffee with them. Oh, I don't know what that comment was. Sorry, Pam. I don't know. Yeah, Brandy, I'm glad your family's okay. Marie says you can't bring them homemade things or go buy for everyone. I hate it. Yeah, exactly. I would love to make something for them. I mean, I'm not a big like homemaker person. Like I don't bake a whole lot. But the thing is if I was going to do something for the kids' class, I would love to make it, right? I would love a handmade thing. And you think, oh, I'm going to do food because it's a party, right? But then I can't do it. I'm like, really? I don't want to do anything then. Yeah, I'm just kidding. So I was told that I have to bring, and then now the teachers say, okay, you're bringing this and you're bringing this. Forget signing up. So apparently I have to go buy a box of Capri Sun, which I can't stand. I am volunteered for buying Capri Sun, a box of it. And I can't stand the stuff. and that's my thing. So I have to go to the store today so she can have it for tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. This is just this is a terrible, I'm just chatting about all this. Am I in a bad mood? Okay, I'm going to tell y'all what my thing was. Okay, so I said something about bullying. So in a craft group, okay, let's make this relevant. I find it very frustrating that we have to even police people. It is so frustrating in today's society. I'm like, this is crafting, y'all. This is fun. Go snuggle some yarn and move on. You see a comment you don't like. If you see a post you don't like, keep scrolling. Move that finger along. Swipe. Go away. Unfollow. I don't care. Y'all, it's yarn. It's lovely stuff. It's so calming. It's lovely. Give me some hearts if y'all know what I'm feeling. Like, you see a kitty cat hat post and you don't like it, please move yourself on. Okay? I don't care if it means something or it doesn't mean something to you or the person next door to you. Move on. Okay? Can I just say, I'm not a fan of that. Kristen Mangus is not a fan of the kitty cat hat. Guess what? I never have been. Guess what? It sucks. It sucks to be you, but please move on and don't make someone else feel bad about what they made. Can I get an amen? Y'all give me an amen if you appreciate that. I'm sorry. We're about to have to block somebody from a group today because of their attitude. It's like, I'm sorry that you don't like what they wrote. I'm so sorry. Can you just move on? Do you have to always say something? I'm sorry. Y'all know me, and I hope you love me, and you know, if you're joining me for the first time, I'm so sorry. I don't normally get on here and complain. I'm normally happy camper about all stuff. But man, so makes me so mad. Like, she's constantly doing this in my group, and I'm so glad she removed herself, but it really, I hate it now because now I can't just like block her. I almost want to like add her in and then block her. Okay, I hate being police. I don't like being crafty police. Everybody grab some ball of yarn. Grab some yarn. Okay. Therapy. Oh my gosh, I can't even put my yarn back. Okay, Kristen B session. Like, quit being a bully. Just go away. You're what's wrong with society right now. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to questions now. That's really what was bothering me, y'all. That's why I'm like so irritated right now, because of my separate group. Good Knit Kisses Luminant and Craft Club has normally been very encouraging, but every once in a while it is not, because we'll have a person on there. That is not a temperature gauge for the group. That is a temperature gauge for the person or persons that are being mean. Stop being mean if you were that person or persons. So anyway. Girl, I'll never tell you to be quiet, as Chris says. Joanne says, my mom used to send me Valentine's Day sympathy cards when I was single. What? Shut up. I mean, oh my gosh, seriously? It never bothered me to be single on Valentine's Day, but it bugged her? That's hilarious. I have single friends who have like a single friend party on Valentine's, which I think is kind of fun. I mean, if you like that kind of thing, then that sounds fun. Just go have a party with your friends. I don't think you need an excuse, but have a party here with your friends. So, you found these new cards, Heather says, good morning. Hey, good morning, Ontario. Connie, hi, how are you? I hope you have a great day. Chris, you hope they didn't interfere with my conference. I was good. Heather, oh, you got Mad Libs Valentine cards? Oh, those are fun. How cool. Good morning in Ontario, Eileen. Good morning in Arizona, Lynn. Heather, the kids out there are yeah, they add their words to the cards. That's so fun about the Mad Lib cards. Carol says, I made the fatal mistake of my first marriage, getting married on Valentine's. Oh, your marriage, you're on maybe, did you tell me that before? Oh, yeah. You got to make that work. With all marriages, they're hard work, aren't they? Aren't they, y'all? My married friends, they're hard work. So if you don't want hard work, don't get married. Nobody says, by the way, you do not have to have children to have a family. If you are married, that is your family. I'm just going to say it right there. And you don't have to get married, but I love that I am, and I love that I made that decision, and but it is hard work. Robin says, I've printed Valentines off the internet with the cute mazes for everyone in the class. Oh, that's fun. Do you just like fold them up and put it in a colored envelope or something? I like that idea. That's cool. I need to have paper. Maybe I print on do you print on what, colored paper? Okay, Chris says I bought Valentine stuff for my daughter yesterday. She's been in Tampa since Wednesday and coming home tonight. Yeah. They come home with pencils. Oh, like Valentine pencils. Ellie, is there a filter maybe so you can film the neon pink? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I'm like, I'd just rather just grab a different color. So, Chris, you have been having insomnia. You've been having insomnia a lot lately. I hope you, I hope that works out for you. Let's see. Great idea. Do it with Halloween. Hey there, Joel Dina Royalty. Hey, Ada, thanks for sharing. I'm sorry. It's kind of a B session here. Marie says, my ex bought me cleaning items for Valentine's Day. What? No. That's not okay. Chris says, oh, I'm sorry. I'm checking the camera. I'm like holding on to the tripod for some weird reason. Chris says, gotta watch Getting Married on Special Days. My folks married on her birthday. Great till they got a divorce. Yeah. Love seeing the videos. Yeah. YMCA and dancing. Yeah. My husband was dancing, if y'all saw, on my personal channel. I couldn't get the lighting up. Like the lighting apparently was higher when I did my first video. And then the lighting was really low when they did YMCA. And so, but he's funny. Oh, Jean says, oh, hey, Jeannie. She says, thanks for showing the monster pants last week. Happy almost Valentine's Day. Hey, thanks, Jeannie. Love your monster pants. Everybody's enjoying them. Y'all go check out the monster pants on the blog. Go to goodknitkisses.com and hit the blog. If you don't see Jeannie's monster pant thing, just click on blog and then you can see it and click on it. So it's Limnit Monster Pants. Let's see, Joel, Dina, we try and cook together every Friday in February. Gotta admit, the Valentine's is your favorite holiday. Oh, well, good for you. That's really great. If it works for you, it works for you. That's awesome. Oh, Ellie, Joe and I don't like commercialism either. We had dinner last night, which was what we want to eat and paid regular prices, not this is what we're eating expensively. Yeah, go out on any other day except for Valentine's Day. Yeah. Don't buy roses. Yeah, don't buy roses on Valentine's. Buy some other flower, and that way it's not as expensive. It's like the rose price goes up like skyrocket. Oh my gosh. What are the yarn things we're going to talk about, Kathy? Well, today's Q&A day, so it's always like kind of randomosity. Today, let me show you the yarn that I have. I've got this Mary Maxim Milan, and this is color Sicily. And this is Kathy, this is great because it's color changing. So like this is the same ball of yarn. Like this is the same colorway, and see how it changes. And let me show you my knitting. Let me see if I can get it better. It's gonna blow me out, but it'll make you'll see the colors better. Look, isn't this pretty? See how it starts this color down here, and then it's got the green, and then it fades gray to dark, and then we got dark green, chartreuse, goes into more like light to darker teal, then browns, then this is kind of a periwinkle purple blue here, and then it's not really pink, it's just lavender, and then goes back to the browns and fades into the greens again, and then it's got the teal. So I think it'll end up, let's see where it end up, just that one came to, anyway, I've got this at the end here, so it's going to have more of that chartreuse at the end. And I think this other one, when I do this one, it's going to have more purple. Ooh, I'm blown out. It's going to have more of this purple. So that's this week. So that's happening this week. There'll be a giveaway. So watch the YouTube channel. This is going to be for Mary Maxim Painted Tiles Wrap, and I'm going to show how to make that mitered square and how to join it with another one. And then, but you need the pattern to do the whole thing, because then there's this triangle thing. I'm going to show you all the techniques that you're going to need on the video, and then there'll be a blog, and then you can click on the thing to get the kit. And then also you can enter to win. There's only going to be 2 given away, so if you want to get the kit, get the kit. But then if you win, then you'll have an extra one for later, right? Or to give to a friend. That would be really fun, right? So let's see what else. Chris says, hey, my daughter, almost 26, still makes a big deal over holidays. But yes, junior high school was really, yeah, it's hard to get disappointed. Hey, Louisa, I see you jumped on. Bridget, love my looking in crochet. Oh, yeah, your knitting and crochet and looming help you with anxiety. Best thing ever. Yeah. Alicia, yeah, your school does a dance. Our kids' school did a dance on Friday night, but I couldn't be there, so their grandfather took them. So that was really nice, and they just ran around and had fun at elementary school. So, oh, Chris, I'm behind on my comments here. She says, well, that sucks. I hate when they volunteer you for stuff. Oh, Pam says the recipe your mom made needed coffee. Oh, yeah, you can have it with coffee. Y'all have to check out my they're filled cupcakes, and then I actually showed how to do the can't even talk. Oh shoot. My phone is now disabled for 15 minutes. I was going to look at the Q&A, and now it's disabled because I put in the wrong passcode. Oh, darn it. Let's see. Yeah, OMG, so much drama in those. I'm reading all the comments. I'm really behind, but Chris, yeah, let's be adults and stop being babies in these groups. Here's the amens. They're coming through. I'm just now seeing them. Yeah, if you're offended, be quiet and leave. Add her and block her. Oh my gosh, I'm behind on these comments here. Off topic. The blue light's fantastic on you. Thank you, Christy. Oh, Christy, I saw your comment on her thing in the group. You know who I'm talking about. If you're in my group and you're on this morning, you know who I'm talking about. And I don't normally talk about people in general. I'm talking about the general like consensus of things happening, but she knows who I'm talking about. And I appreciate what you said. You didn't like the thing, but the point is, you know, people need to move on. So, anyway, man, I have like this one hair. It keeps getting in my eyesight. You learn that people love being like that. Yeah. You love me, Chris? Aw, thank you. Mwah, thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Let's see. It's gotten really crazy. You have to unfollow a page because of that too. It's really gotten crazy since even before the election and then the election. And I really hate, and I know that we have some international people, and I'm sorry for making this so what's happening in America, but things are really polarizing here, and I love having crafting to kind of draw us back together. And it really bothers me when someone wants to bring that other thing in, because it's not like I'm not aware of it. I just need a safe haven. Don't we all need a safe haven? I want a safe haven. And I think that yarn should be a good safe haven, don't you? It's snuggly. It's beautiful. It's colorful. And when we craft with it, it makes us feel better. It does. I mean, that's no joke. Or at least to you guys, you understand, right? We need a safe haven. It's like, don't come into my safe haven and poop on it. So, oh my gosh. Y'all. Chris, social media gives people a chance to do and say things they never have the guts to do and say in person. Yeah, that's so true. I'm having to unfollow some people, and it's not that I only want to see like-minded people. It's that I really don't want to see that stuff on Facebook, y'all. I just want to, I want to see my friends post pictures of their kids. I want to connect with people. I really don't. I mean, like, if you want to have those conversations, like, meet up and like have those conversations and go to a coffee shop or go to a place and debate or something. But man, come on now. Come on, y'all. Oh gosh. Can I get some chocolate? Where's my box of chocolate? I need some chocolate and some coffee. Chocolate and coffee. Chris, I hope your migraine didn't interfere with the conference. No, it didn't interfere with the conference. Thank you. No, it started, yeah, thankfully it let up during that time. So that was really good. So, yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. I'm just scrolling. Carol says, you know, my hubby Jack is my bestie. Jack is hysterical, y'all. Oh, my gosh. Carol. Yeah. Jack is funny. He has a funny personality. Y'all both are real cute. Renee, your parents were married on Valentine's Day. This year marks their 64 years. That is awesome. I'm sorry if that was loud. That is awesome. Congratulations to them. 64 years. Woo! That's really great. I mean, seriously, that just, there's not enough couples like that. So what a good testimony to you guys. That's awesome. It's hard work. It's hard work. So have you ever heard of this warped board theory? I'm going to tell y'all something. And you can think about this for personalities too, like your friends or whatever. Here's a warped board theory. Warped board marriage theory is As my pastor actually has said this, but this is not spiritual or anything. Warped board theory. We're all a warped board. You know what a warped board is? It's not a straight board. It has a bow in it. Well, imagine that you are a warped board and so is your husband. And what happens on a warped board, you put the two parts that are bowed together and you strap them and clamp them together so they straighten each other out. Okay? You know, psychologically, now my pastor did not say that recently. That's an old thing. But it's like, you know, in the back of our minds, we are actually constantly looking for our opposite because we're looking for the other thing that's going to fill us out. It's going to fill in those gaps and holes and make us a better person. The problem is we fight it. If we didn't actually fight it, then we would actually get all worked and straightened out, right? It's to help us, but we don't want the help, do we? But we do have our problems and we need to admit, like, they need to change. No. Yeah, we need to change. I'm not talking about like becoming a different person, like in a bad way. I'm talking about like working out all the kinks that we shouldn't have. So happy anniversary to them. That's awesome. Okay. I was just scrolling up here. I'm behind. Sorry. Lots of great comments though. Okay. Vesta says, I have a problem I found with yarn that was named with the Lord name in vain. Would you buy it? I wished I could post a picture of it. What? You have a problem with some freaking yarn? Some bad yarn? She's calling out superlatives for her yarn. Now I want to know what yarn this is. I will give you a tip about yarn. So if you find a yarn that that is really nubby, and let's say it has sequins on it, or it's like thick and thin, it's kind of weird. Don't pull it from the center. Just path of least resistance. Pull the band off, put it in a bowl or a bag, pop a little hole through the bag or whatever, and pull from the outside of the ball. Like, save yourself some grief. Boucle. Oh, boucle is like that. Pull from the outside. Don't even bother, because you're just going to curse. And if you don't want to curse, then that's my advice. Chris says, my insomnia comes and goes in waves. Is in a peak now and sucks. I'm so sorry. Robin says, my older son is doing a different internet Valentine's. Roll up one sheet, regular paper, and that's a Valentine's paper airplane. Oh, that's fun. What yarn are we talking about today, Kathy? I was talking about this Mary Maxim Milan, Sicily. That was that I was talking about today. Oh, let's see the other ones. So I showed you those balls. One of them fell on the floor. I don't know. My balls are falling. My balls are falling everywhere. My balls of yarn. Here's another one. And then this is another one. This is from the kit. And then here's another one. These are all the same colorway. Okay. So these are M-I-L-A-N, Milan, Mary Maxim. And this is color Sicily. And then this, let me find the pattern. Hold on. I'm going to show you the pattern because it's Umbria. And then you can see the difference in the one that's in the pattern because they've got pictures. This is how it comes. Look at this nice kit. So it comes with this zippable pouch. It came with 5. The other one fell on the floor. Came with 5, zippable pouch. I'm going to do a giveaway on this later on. And then this pattern. Oh, here's the other ball. There's the other ball. It wasn't in the floor at all. It was in the bag. This pattern right here is called the Painted Tiles Wrap. And this color is called Umbria. See, it has more of the forest colors, forest green colors, and it has, I can't tell if it's purple. I'd have to look online. I can't tell if that's purple or like a rust color. And then it's got some pretty gold colors. So if you like golden colored, anyway, so that's a good pattern. This is an intermediate, but I'm going to make the tutorial so they'll be able to help you. Okay. I'm scrolling. Oh, Monster Pants. Thank you, Joanne. She put in the link for Monster Pants. Do I have any new patterns from Yarn Inspirations to share with you? I don't have my iPad in front of me. Go to now the lookbook is out. Have you gotten to go to the lookbook yet, Maurice? Have you checked that out yet? There is a sweater that I'll be working on for Yarn Inspirations. We're going to be doing like a slow knit along. So if you want to make a sweater this year, join me. You'll have to make sure and if you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel, go to youtube.com/goodknitkisses and click on that subscribe button, and then click on the, I think it's like a bell icon, and then you should be able to receive email. That way you get it in your inbox, and then you'll see when they come out. Because I'm going to do them as I'm available. So, but we'll be doing that all year long. It'll be a slow knit along, which is reality when it comes to making some of these things. Sometimes when you see stuff, I'm going to have to do like an abbreviated, smaller version of it. But this one, I'm going to make an entire sweater. So, I haven't done that yet. I haven't shown making a sweater on the channel. So if you've been wanting to watch me knit a sweater, we're going to do it. I'm going to start off by showing you, like, we're going to do a video that's directly for Yarn Inspirations. It's going to have their, it's going to have the stitches, the main stitches you're going to need. And we'll put that on Yarn Inspirations YouTube channel. And so you'll hear me, I'll make an announcement about it the week I do it. So that'll be later on this month. And then I'll start doing the sweater knit along. And I'm waiting on my yarn. Like, so right now I don't have my yarn. It's Bernat Roving is what we're going to use. Awesomeness. I like Mary Maxim. Susan says, been ordering it for years. Awesome. Have you ever tried this this pattern? The painted tiles wrap? Alicia says, love it. Everyone's doing the square with the leftover sock yarn. Yeah. Angela, giveaway. Yay. Christy, I can't read the rest of your thing. And when it's really long, it's like I have to hit the read more button, and then it won't actually let me read more. Okay, Bridget says, Kristen, question, did your Scarfy yarn, did you feel Scarfy yarn was good to work with? I was crocheting with it, and it was awful and knotted and fraying badly. I would pull the Scarfy yarn from the outside if I was to do it again. It was very grabby. It does have wool content in it. It's not the most superior yarn content, wool content. It was okay. It was really hard to block. I think I'm going to have to, I think a lot of that's going to even out with blocking, but I think I'm going to actually have to steam block it. Because I have it, like it's behind me. I blocked this thing and that sucker did not work out. And so I spent a ton of time with this parallelogram pattern that I love, but you can't see it. It completely made it like a wavy, anyway, I've got to block the thing. So it wasn't awesome. No. Joan, hi from Massachusetts. Hello. Carissa, yeah, ooh, it's a kit. Awesome. Yeah, we like the kits. And you don't have to like go out like hoping, oh, is it all going to be the same colorway? Because yes, of course, they're going to make it all the same colorway because it is a kit. So, Heather says, I have a 2.5-year-old right now. Why is it they get more on them in their mouth? Oh my gosh, Heather, I understand. Yes, I've had that happen to me. Can I do a cartoon hat, Angela? You know, I won't because I'm very big on copyright and trademarks, and so no. I don't do anything that would be either someone else's pattern unless I have permission, or I've asked permission, they've given it, or they've asked me to do it. But as far as like trademark and copyright stuff, I don't do that because I don't want to get in trouble. And so I don't. Sorry. If you want some of that stuff, All Crafts channel, Yolanda Soto Lopez, she does that kind of thing. She does videos on themed items, so I would check her out. She does knitting and crochet. I don't remember if her themed things are if they're knit or crochet or if it's a mix. She also has Spanish speaking videos, so if anyone needs that, I don't know if they're like every single one, but I know anyway. So check out All Crafts channel if you like that. Also, if you loom knit and you want character hats, I'll have to give you a link. Or Joanne, her Facebook page, we have, there's someone, we can put the link on here later, and she does like a lot of character stuff. There's actually 2 people who do character stuff, and so we'll have to put them on here without me like promoting them on here right now. We'll have to get the link and put them in. So maybe we could put that on your thing, on your comment. Joan, how's your heart doing? Joan, thank you for asking. I was having a little difficulty last night. I have not heard back about my my test that was ran. So actually, that's one of the phone calls I need to make this week and be like, why have I not been contacted? So right before we moved, I didn't, is when I had this test run and I haven't heard back from them. I'm guessing it's not an emergency because I haven't heard back yet. Susan, I got a fab birthday present for your daughter this year. Oh, you're going to be a grandma again? All that beats flowers and candy any day. Hot dog. Congratulations, Grandma. That's awesome. What is your grandma name? It's always fun. Oh, Valentine's Day, not birthday. Oh, there's a cupcake recipe. Thank you so much for putting the cupcake recipe on there. I don't know if that was Carol or Joanne. Lori calls it cabin fever. Yarn is a unifier. Yay to yarn. Oh my gosh. Wait till you have some on. So let's see. I have a safe place to come. Oh yeah. Wait to have you come on. So I have a safe place to come. Oh, you wait until I'm on here? I'm going to just take it that that's what you said. This isn't place for political. Yeah, I don't typically do political stuff. I don't like that because I would rather unify us than divide us. Yarnista, Angela says, don't hate, appreciate. Ada says, I have done a cocoon sweater and a mitered square. Cool. Oh, Heather, I don't know if he's getting impeached. Christy, we don't have to agree on politics, but we can all agree that I love this cotton yarn. Is super soft. Yeah. Crafting is good for the body and soul. It's been proven to reduce blood pressure and anxiety. I know. And then when someone brings it into the group, we're all like, oh, you messed up my safe place. Oh my gosh. I want to see babies and puppies and yarn and good recipes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yarn is forgiving, especially on sale. Oh, Joanne says, yes. I avoided social media for years because of the drama. Absolutely. My sister did. It was like pulling teeth to get her on social media. And then as soon as she's on it, she got all kinds of drama. Oh, it was bad. So yeah. Oh, coffee. Now, Allie, I'm finally getting your icon for chocolate and coffee. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm so behind. I like to read all of y'all's comments and give you all that time, but then I'm like way behind on what you said. Your parents were married for 70 years? Oh my gosh. Congratulations to them. That's awesome. It sounds like word that they're not here, and I'm sorry that one of them is maybe not here anymore, but that is awesome that man, 70 years. That's so amazing. Oh, my grandparents didn't make it quite that far. She died before that. I thought they would get a 75th anniversary, but that would have been really great. My parents on my other side. My grandfather, my other grandfather, the one that they were married on Valentine's, he had a stroke years ago. So when I was growing up, he was like in after a while, he was in a nursing home and stuff. But he, the day Kennedy was shot, he was actually at the, sorry, I have something in my finger. He was at this luncheon that Kennedy was headed to. And so, anyway, So he has like this background of knowing all these people. It's kind of cool. I found out a bunch of stuff after he died. I'm like, really? That's really interesting. So let's see. Ellie says my thumb gets more exercise from scrolling past stupidities than my body does. Like on social media, or use your thumb. The necklace is super cute. Hey, thanks. Yay! Thank you. This is my a shell button necklace. It's really cool. It's kind of almost reversible. So if you put like all the white part of the shells to the front, then you can actually flip it over, and it shows more of like the silver yarn in the back. But it's really cool. Thank you. There's a video on how to do that if you want to know how. There's a tutorial. So let's see. Oh man. Oh, like homespun, Heather. Yeah, pull from the outside. And homespun is hard. Homespun's one of those things. Can I get an amen if nobody likes homespun? I thought that I would like homespun. I bought a ton of it. I think I appreciate it when it's on a blanket, like someone's made it. I be sure and tell them, I'm like, oh, this looks amazing, because it feels amazing. I want to say though, homespun does better in loom knitting than it does on needles or crochet, because it's hard to see your stitches. And I want to say in loom knitting, what it's better on is double knitting. So if you make this, there's an easy knit blanket, an easy knit Afghan that I have a video on, and you're taking a knitting board and you're just working back and forth between the boards and the stocking net. That is the best way to use homespun, hands down, in my opinion. But yeah, otherwise, like in crochet, it's hard to see, man. It's so hard to see. Yeah, and then when you cut it, it frays. And so what I do is I'll knot it. If I have to cut it, then I'll knot it real quick at the end. And even when I make the tail, I'll put if I make the tail in and put my slip knot on, I'll make a knot at the end of that tail so that as it's getting brushed and rubbed and stuff, it's not constantly fraying, because it has that middle strand there that holds it together. And once it's busted, it just frays. That would be my tip. Wish you pull, Pam says, good tip, wish you pull from the outside of your last boucle yarn. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, man. Heather says, I bet my balls are bigger than yours. Well, here, let's do the check here. Let's see. This is the Mary Maxim. Here's a ball. That's a pretty big. There's a song. Yeah, here's regular brunette. Well, let's see. Hold on. Here's one. Here's this pretty dongle one. That's bigger than that one. This is a dongle tweed one. This is, who's this from? Monte Dongle. Violet. This is alpaca and merino wool and acrylic. It's nice, right? Nice worsted weight with the tweed. Isn't that pretty? I think it's pretty. Oh, petable yarn, yummy. You would rock that. Okay, have I mailed my stuff for the giveaways? Your mail is horrible. No, I haven't. No, I'm so sorry. That's what I should have said that. Like, I don't think I'm going to get to the thing because, anyway, I haven't been able to get to the post office yet. I've been working on this deadline. So, and then we had I forgot to say, I have to go to that conference last week. So we went to that marriage conference. Hey, Tammy, I see you jumped on. Oh, I hit a button and then it scrolled to the end. Shoot. Oh, Anna's page. Yes, thank you. Loom and Eck. She's the one who does the loom knit. She's the one who does the loom knit character hats. Man, I got behind. Boy, I hit that button and it just jumped. Okay, no idea where I am in the comments here. Finger crochet. Link for finger crochet scarf I did earlier. Can I show how to do that? I am hitting the wrong buttons and it's scrolling and it's messing me up. Oh my gosh, Angela, we should get Adele to write a yarn theme song. Hello, it's me holding yarn. I should just do that. Now we have the ball of yarn video, the ball of yarn song that I did, and then we have wrecking. Wrecking ball is ball of yarn, and then what does the fox say is what does the yarn say. So do I need to do hello, hello, it's me. It's been too long since I crafted now. La 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 la. I have to go in through the oh my gosh. Chris says, oh man, now you're stealing Mikey's humor and all he talks about is balls, crummy humor. Oh no, well, these are balls of yarn. I'm not trying to be raunchy. No, he does raunchy humor. That's for him. I wasn't trying to be. Sorry, I'm behind. I hate that. I got out of order. Let me go back and see if I'm sorry if I missed your question. I'm really trying to, okay, here it is. Okay, Tammy joined. That's where I messed up. Hello, my name is Mr. Balls, Yarn Balls. This is about yarn, Kristen. I sent you an instant message on Facebook that I'm disturbed. What? That I'm disturbed by, I wanted to see what you and Facebook think about this. I'm not sure. I know what you mean, Vesta. It may have been sent to my other messages, maybe? Did you send it as a message on the Good Knit Kisses page? I'm not sure. Yay, you want to make a sweater, Adeline? Adeline? Am I been saying your name wrong this whole time? Christine, would you loom a sweater after you knit one? That's a good question. I don't know. Because I would have to I'd have to translate it. It depends. You know what? Once I do this sweater, let me see if it could translate to the loom. My problem with a lot of sweaters are in translating them, if they're like a top down or bottom up or whatever, you have to have a loom that's going to make the changes that you need to. But I want to say that this, the way this other sweater is done, it might be that I could turn it into a loom pattern, but it may be that I need to talk it through. So anyway, Pam, is this a good pattern for a first sweater? I think so. We're going to be doing it together. It'll be my first sweater to show. And, it's in an easy category of patterns. So, I think so. Marlene says, and you could knit the smallest size if you wanted to, that way, anyway, and you could give it to somebody, small, but, I'm going to make it for me. So it's actually going to be bigger, cause I'm like, if I'm going to make a sweater, I'm going to make it big enough for me, I could make it for one of my kids, but then they'll just grow out of it later. Right. That's how I feel about it. I'm like, if I'm going to be making it, I might as well enjoy using it. Right. You want to make a sweater, so that's great. I figured a sweater would be good this time of year because we can start it together, and if it takes the whole year, then it takes the whole year. And then we'd be done by the time it comes around to the end of the year and be like, yay, we celebrate together, we made a sweater. That would be cool, right? And if I can translate it to loom and I can say this is how we translate it, then yes, we could do that. What time is it? 10:03. Oh gosh, I've been going an hour. Okay. Thank you on the sweater. Yay. Thanks, Carissa. Good morning, Jackie. I see you jumped in. Robin. Okay, there's the link for the finger crochet scarf. I don't know. I'll have to look at what you're talking about. Let me see if I can find it. But if you go to Good Knit Kisses on YouTube, go to youtube.com/goodknitkisses. Not the search bar at the top. When you go down where the playlist is, click on the little search area there and type finger crochet, and then you'll get any of my videos that have to do with that. So for anybody on YouTube, if you go to their channel page, like let's say you're on one of their videos, click on their name and I'll go to their main channel. So even if you don't know the website, it goes to their main channel, then go down where it says playlists, and there'll be a button where you can click and type in your search, and just type in a very simple word search, and it will give you all the videos that are on that name. Don't type in their name because it's only their videos. If you go to the search at the top, it's going to go to everywhere on YouTube. So don't do that. Oh, let's see. Christine You're reading my mind. Loom sweater. That's what Angela says. Giveaway, put me down. Yeah. Am I trying to follow? Okay, Christine says, question, if you're trying to follow a pattern that has a lacy effect and is made out of wool, will it look good in acrylic? It's Bernat roving yarn. I don't have, I don't know if my phone's ready to tell me. Let me, let's see. I'd have to look it up. I can look it up right now. Shoot, really? I don't want to put it in my, stop. My phone is not, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? My kid has done something on my phone. Okay. Okay. Bernat roving. Spell it correctly, please. Bernat, stop. Roving yarn. Here we go. It is 80% acrylic and 20% wool. Sorry, it took me forever. It's 80% acrylic and 20% wool. So it is the weight, let's see, the gauge is 4 stitches in 4 inches. Okay, 12 stitches per 4 inches. So it's 3 stitches per inch and a 10.5 needle. I'm just looking at the information that Joanne's website popped up first. No, I don't want to subscribe. I just want to see the information. Stop it. Excuse me. It's a category 5, so the weight is a bulky, and crochet hook size is a K or 10.5 millimeter. Anyway, so if you'll just get you can get an acrylic yarn, that's fine. The wool will let it have a nice hand to it. I'm sure it'll still look good in acrylic. What you want to do is make sure the hand of whatever you're working with is going to lay nicely. So, anyway, but Bernat roving is the one that they're recommending. It's on sale right now on Joann's for like $5.19. They're 20% off all Bernat yarns today. My size, I'm going to do the, even though I need a 3XL, I'm going to do the 4 or 5XL. I need to measure myself, but I want to say it said you need like 15 balls, and I was just going to order like 16. Oh, sorry. Christy's saying something about, okay. Angela, understand, looming, good morning. Link me, cartoon hat. Angela, oh, sorry. I'm reading. Jackie says, I need help from anyone. I got some expensive yarn, $26 a skein at the House of Yarn, which is called Ryman. It's hand painted, 100% merino, superwash, fingering weight, and has 400 yards, needling, so ... I can't read the rest of that. So I guess you're looking for more, maybe. Jackie says, I forgot to tell you, I do loom, knit, and crochet. Okay, thank you for the link. My grandparents refused to die till they made 50 years. 50 years married together, died right after. Wow, that's incredible. That's great, though. 50 years together. Thank you for the compliments, Jackie. Heather, once you start looming, you can't stop. Go round and round. Anyway, you guys are great. Thank you so much for all the comments today. Lots of questions. Sorry, I've been kind of randomosity of like reading them all. Robin, hey, good morning. I'm behind and welcoming you. It's weird because I'm not even seeing the comments you're reading. Usually do. Make a CD, Kristen. Well, I have two songs on iTunes. So I guess it's a CD of 2. Technically, they call it a CD, even though it's 1. It's been a while since I created a new song. I'm actually waiting on the producer because we're gonna do a music video. The whole point was to do a music video, and the guy, there's one particular person on this song that's holding up the whole thing. And I'm like, it's been forever since I recorded this thing. And I want to do some more songs, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to make sure of the process of this. Hopefully next time the process goes much faster. But Yep, yarn and music, twerking and purling. You're funny. Fingerknit blanket. Thanks, Carol. I think she might have been talking about the crochet one though. That's I had a cowl. Maybe she's talking about that one. Send it to Good Knit Kisses. Vesta, did I respond on there? I'm sorry. It's a very delayed thing. Now, sometimes, by the way, if you send me a question and it's about someone else's pattern, I'm not going to dissect that pattern for you. I'm sorry. I don't want to be, I mean, like, give me some grace and don't expect me to go through someone's pattern and like itemize out what to do. Like, I can show you some techniques, and if you go on my channel, there'll be a lot of techniques. Like, I may have already answered the question. Like, some people expect me to come out with all these new videos all the time, but I may already have a video on it because I have over like 300 videos. And so sometimes people write me and they're like, explain this entire pattern for me. And I'm like, no. And people don't want to hear no, but you got to give a video person some grace. So, cause we just can't, I'm not going to sit and explain someone's pattern to you. If you have the ability to contact the person who designed it, please do that and ask them the question specifically. Like, can you explain to me this particular row or whatever? Like, I'm having a hard time with it or whatnot, but I can't do all things because there's just not enough time in the day, and I can't get the other things done that I need to get done if I'm constantly responding to what someone else's pattern is. Like, I'm responsive of my own patterns. Like, when someone messaged me on Etsy on a pattern that they purchased, that's my first thing that I respond to. I don't get many questions on there, but I do respond there. If it's not my pattern though, I don't respond. Anyway, Facebook's crazy this morning. Chris, yes, I'm having that problem too. Okay, cardigan pattern on a blog. Yes, we have a Loomknit cardigan pattern, Carol says. What are we talking about, Crystal? We're talking about anything and everything. I'm almost done here. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Tracy, hey, hello. I just saw you. Just saw you jumped on. Love my songs, are so cute. No, it's not about a pattern, Vesta. You just have to write me again. I don't know. Okay. Found a yarn that they named. Why are you, is it a cuss word? Is the yarn named a cuss word or something? You're not actually saying the name of the yarn. Send it to Good Knit Kisses. Once you see it, you will understand. Are you, I'm not really sure what you're asking me. Okay. If you're just commenting on the name of a yarn, I really don't know what you want me to say. I get frustrated. Okay. I'll have to check my messages. Anyway, I'm going to hop on. I'm actually going to hop on a conference call for something and in here a little bit and head out. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. Thanks for all the questions. There's a lot of questions. We had, what was the angry thing? Vesta, I'm going to hop, as soon as I'm off of here, I'm going to go check out what you said. So, because I'm not understanding what it is that you're needing. So I'm going to go check that out right now. So I'll be talking to you in a second. So, anyway, you guys have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Loom Knitting Day. And oh, I'm sorry, Chris, she said earlier that they take the Lord's name in vain in the yarn name, and would you buy it if you were her? Well, that's a personal choice. No, I probably wouldn't. I'm sorry. I guess I misunderstood. There's just a whole lot of back and forth. I mean, like, if you like the yarn, buy the yarn. If you don't like the label, throw the label away. If you have a personal problem with the way something's said, then that's your personal problem. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to be honest. Anyway, sorry, this is a weird way to get on the thing, but anyway, I hope you have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Loom Knitting Day. In the meantime, I'm going to get ready to finish this video, and we'll see you later. Y'all have a great day. Happy knitting and crochet. Bye.